In the sleepy village of Lindenbrook, nestled between green hills and sparkling streams, lived a 10-year-old girl named Greta. She was the kind of girl who noticed things others overlooked, the ants carrying crumbs across the pavement, the way the wind whispered secrets through the trees, and the lonely patch of land behind her neighborhood. The patch was a forgotten place, an eyesore, really. Once used for town festivals long ago, it had become overgrown, strewn with broken bottles, old cans, and bits of plastic that fluttered like sad flags in the breeze. People passed it every day, but no one gave it much thought anymore. It was just there. Greta, though, couldn't stop thinking about it. One spring day, her teacher handed out packets of sunflower seeds as part of an Earth Day lesson. Most kids tucked them into their backpacks, never to be seen again. But Greta held hers like a treasure. After school, she walked straight to the neglected patch. Her boots squished in the muddy earth as she surveyed the mess. She dug a small hole near the edge, dropped in a seed, and gently covered it with dirt. She whispered, "Grow tall, little one," as if the seed could hear her. Then she walked home, her cheeks pink from the wind. The next day, she came back with a tin can full of water. She cleared a bit more trash, carefully stepping around the thorns and glass. She planted a few more seeds, sunflowers, daisies, and even a handful of wildflower seeds her grandmother had given her last summer. It wasn't much, just a few minutes a day. But she kept coming back. At first, people ignored her. A few kids laughed when they saw her digging in the dirt. "Why bother?" one boy teased. "It's just a dump." Greta didn't answer. She just kept planting. Weeks passed. Tiny green shoots peeked through the soil. Greta cheered when the first sunflower lifted its yellow face to the sky. Slowly, the patch began to change. The trash was replaced with bursts of color, reds, blues, oranges, and purples. Bees began to hum, butterflies danced in the breeze, and birds started visiting the trees nearby. One morning, Mrs. Ellison, an elderly woman who walked her dog past the patch every day, stopped to watch Greta work. "You've turned this place into something special," she said. "Mind if I bring some tulip bulbs tomorrow?" Greta's eyes lit up. That would be amazing. Word spread through Lindenbrook. Mr. Talbot, the grumpy hardware store owner, dropped off a bag of soil and some gardening tools. Teenagers, usually glued to their phones, showed up to help paint a wooden bench and build a tiny fence. Greta made little signs that read, "Please don't litter, flowers live here. Be kind to bees. This garden grows on love." By the end of the summer, Greta's once-forgotten patch had transformed into a vibrant mini-garden. People began visiting. Children helped water the plants. A teenager brought handmade birdhouses. Soon, the whole village noticed. It was still small. Just a garden. But something bigger had changed. People started picking up trash along the road. They planted flowers in front of their homes. And the village, once faded and dusty, bloomed, because a little girl decided to plant a few seeds. Greta never gave a speech or made the news. She just kept coming back, day after day, planting, watering, and caring. It wasn't always easy. Some days it rained, some days she was tired, and sometimes her flowers wilted. She always tried again, but in her heart, she knew the truth. Even the tiniest seed can grow into something beautiful, if someone cares enough to plant it. Like, share and subscribe for more stories.